Welcome back, traders, to another installment on how to trade gold managing a small account. I'm just going to do a quick recap as to where I left off on Friday, because I was supposed to do a video on Friday, but I didn't do one, so my apologies for that. Basically, what happened was on Friday I took a trade. So as you can see from here, beginning of the week we did a buy at this location right here, and obviously due to CPI report I was closed out early, right? Then I waited for another opportunity, and then I got in right here, okay, with another buy. Then I was taken out here due to a trading stop, which is fine. Then I thought it would be a good idea to get in with another buy at this level over here. And then towards the end of the Friday, right, I looked at what was happening, and I didn't really have much confidence in terms of on that day, on the Friday, price was beginning to drop down a little, so price was making its way down a bit. I wasn't confident that the trade was going to work out, so I jumped out with a loss. Overall, whole of last week I was profitable, even though I took a loss on a Friday. The plan is to replicate that same situation again this week. And with that said and done, we're going to jump into TradingView, where we're going to begin to plan how I want to do business in the market for this week. Okay, so we're in TradingView right now, okay? And like I was saying on the Thursday last week that I was waiting for the high of the week to be established, and I still thought there was a bit more opportunities for a push to the upside, even though price had come into this resistance zone over here, okay? But however, obviously it turned out that the high of last week was indeed on the Thursday, and now price is now somewhere in the middle. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to move this line over here, or this level over here. I'm just going to move that over to cover this new week that we're in, which is Monday. And obviously Trump, as I'm sure you're seeing all over the news right now, Trump is now occupying the big seat. So he's now in the White House now. He's the main man. So now let's see what he's gonna do to help us be more profitable. Because let's face it, most of us in the trading world, we kind of like Trump, not because that he's a nice guy or whatever. It's just because he's good for the markets. In all fairness, right? He's good for the markets. So so let's see what he's gonna do. Already the cryptocurrency world is super excited that he's now in charge. Okay, so that's looking good on the crypto front, but let's see what he's going to do for us in terms of those of us that's in the metal markets or the indices or the forex market. Only time will tell in terms of what is actually going to pan out in terms of what his presidency is going to look like as he's now in the White House, right? So it's going to be exciting times ahead. So let me just put a level on here and then just call out these two levels real quick. So weekly high set for last week, that was 2725.32, and weekly low set for us on Monday last week, that is 2657.21. okay, so these are the levels that we want to keep an eye on, right? So in case market moves in the direction of these levels, okay, we need to start to think maybe price is going to continue to push upwards. Now how that is done is super important. So if it's done with a parabolic move to the upside or downside in relation to weekly lows or weekly highs, okay, that may be the point that we decide if we're going to get in or not get in. Wait for more confirmation to appear on the market. And also bear in mind, weekly lows and weekly highs are just one of many indicators that I recommend you use when taking positions in a market. So for example, simple market structures help. So this that we have right now is an ascending channel that we can see right now, okay, but at the same time we have a descending channel in this area over here. So I've seen other people's analysis, and they call this area, okay, a descending channel, right? But I'm not quick to jump in on that, simply because of this situation that we got down here, okay? So this is a support level, okay? It's not a strong support level, but it is a support level. So because that is there, I don't support the idea that this is a descending channel. So I'm just working off the main concept that this in its entirety is the ascending channel that I need to keep an eye on, right? So moving forward, Tuesday is when pretty much everything is going to get back on the schedule from tomorrow. So what I'm thinking is price going to break above this level over here? So not only do we have a weekly high at this level, it's also a resistance level as well, okay? And it's a resistance level that's been there for quite some time. So let's just go all the way back. We can see that it's been sitting here for a little while, and it has 3 touches so far in that zone. There are many that are taking sells in this location, but I'm not so quick to jump in with a sell until a condition is met that lets me know that I should think about selling. Now, the traditional way of doing things is, because price is now moving away from this resistance level over here, okay, because sellers are in this location and they are selling market down, as we can see by what took place on the Friday, which really hurt my feelings, by the way, because it took me out of what would have been a straight winning week. But bottom line is, these things happen. So we know there's sellers up here. Now the question is, are the buyers going to be able to take over this whole situation and push price to the upside? I'm hoping they do, because I'm bullish on gold, right? But at the same time, if conditions are met for price to come downwards, then naturally I am going to be looking for sells in the market, because whether gold is bullish or bearish, I do not care. I'm a market speculator. Whatever direction's in, that's the direction I want to be facing in, and I'm not trying to figure out what is going to do at any given moment. Hence why I use a lot of trailing stock. That way, as soon as I'm profitable, I just know I've got something in the bag, and let's see if you can get more. If you can't get more, fair play. If you do get more, fantastic, happy days, you know, and let's see if you can do that same if you can replicate that same situation again the following day or the following week or the following month, give or take how that's going. So with all of this babbling out of the way, right, this is what I am looking for this week, right? This is what I'm looking for this week. I am looking for either a weekly low or a weekly high to be taken out. And I am hoping, because I am bullish in the market, that this pullback, okay, that we got on the Friday, and then price began to move away. So let me just zoom in a little bit closer on this area. So this situation right here, okay, right, I'm hoping that this is the low of the week. I'm hoping that this is the low of this week, right? And it's going to take out this weekly high up here, okay? And then at which point, the confirmation that I'm looking for, I would have gotten, which is price has closed above a weekly high, as well as it has closed above a resistance level. And once I have these two in place, I think I'm going to be super confident in getting in with a buy, right? But however, if these conditions aren't met, then naturally I'll be looking to place my trade in a reversal. Today, as it stands, I'm not in any trade at all, just because I don't like what's going on in this area over here, okay? So market's pretty much flatlined. So all I'm waiting for is for market to make a decision in this area as to which direction it wants to blow off in. And if I'm confident in that move, I will then join the market. And also as well, I'll be coming back to you guys to let you know what it is that I've done, how I've done it, and what I'm expecting to get out of it. So with all of that said and done, if you found the content useful, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like. And I will see all you awesome people again on the next one.